one of the stories that you mentioned that I thought was fascinating about the pre-mortem and also the details was the Cobra effect, and such a huge unintended consequences. I mean, and I'm not going to ask you to recreate your entire TED Talk here, but would you mind sharing a little bit about the Cobra effect and how that's experienced in everyday life?
Yeah, so during the era of colonialization in India, the British government got very concerned about the number of venomous cobra snakes in Delhi. And they had countless ideas that all kind of failed. Nothing really worked. They finally decided to offer a cash bounty for every dead cobra, which seems like a great idea. And initially, it actually was a pretty successful strategy as a large number of snakes were killed for this new reward. You might, though, be able to guess what the problem is here. Imaginative individuals actually started to breed cobras explicitly for the income that they could now generate. And it didn't take long. The government became aware of this. And so they actually had to scrap the program for dead cobras. And you can definitely guess what happens next. Now the cobra breeders have worthless snakes, so they just set them free. And as a result, the wild cobra population became even worse than it was initially. And in essence, the solution or the apparent solution for the problem made the situation even worse. So we now actually refer to this as the Cobra effect. But in my estimation, it's kind of the perfect illustration of why a premortem is powerful. If you don't anticipate failure, if you don't anticipate how your solution could run amok, you potentially are going to go down that path without considering the negative consequences or externalities. In this case, the British government never ran through the scenarios of how could this actually make the problem worse. Had they done that, I think they probably would have averted this disaster.